Yes, people, what's going on, man? I'd like to formally introduce myself. My name is Boy Nash the Great, also known as Boy Nash, also known as YMLK. I'm a creative writer, songwriter, and a special type of performer. No, I need to scratch that, man. I'm joking. I'm a songwriter, I'm a creative writer, and I'm also a performer. And also a content writer as well. So I review music for Link Up TV from time to time, be it albums. And I think for myself, creativity is very important to me. The money is the bonus that comes with it, man. But ever since I was young, probably 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I have been writing lyrics, I have been creating, I have been in some form of performing arts. When it comes to creating music and it comes to songwriting, it's a special process. My inspiration stems from so many places, man. It stems from life. And I really believe that lyrics are spirit. And I think once the lyrics come out, they have the power to affect somebody in a positive way or affect somebody in a negative way or inspire some form of change in somebody's reality. There is a lot of power behind it. I want my music to inspire some form of change. So it's very inspirational, it's very motivational. And it always carries a seed of a message. That's something that I've always kind of told myself. Just to describe my art in a nutshell, my art it's a fusion of poetry, that's spoken word, lyricism, so rap, very lyrical rap, using a lot of figures of speech, rough melodies or rough singing. My songs which shows me in that light is Gotham. Gotham shows me in that light very well, which is one of my tunes. With inspirations of music, I'm inspired by life, man. I'm inspired by people. You know, like I remember going to open mics and seeing people perform and I'm like, yeah, I'm inspired. And as soon as I get home, I can't even sleep. I want to write a verse. I get inspired by listening to podcasts, watching people, watching documentaries. Things that I go through in life inspire music. And music has always been a therapeutic expression for myself, able to produce some sort of monetary income, but that's not the reason I do it for. But it's beautiful when it comes along. With regards to songwriting, I always like to play around with my speech. I mean, when I first started writing music, it was always the best lyricist or the best rapper that got noticed. So I always wanted to be the best rapper. And through that, I studied the poetics of hip hop. Like, there was a book by someone called Adam Bradley. I think it was Jay-Z or someone read that book. And I picked up that book and I kind of studied similes, personification, onomatopoeia, you know, metaphors and all of these figures of speech, you know, imagery. And I always try to incorporate some form of this within my music when I'm writing because I wanted to connect with the listener, and that's what makes you a lyricist. So definitely got to put all of those elements within my music. So hot, like, you know, life is a maze, I'm trying to find my way. You know, I like to play with cool lines and brainstorm ideas and stuff coming from my music. I can share with you a verse that I've written, which was off one of my songs called Gotham. And Gotham did a lot for me, man. It spoke to me. When I wrote Gotham at that particular time, I was going through a situation in life with myself at that particular time. And I was just questioning myself, like, where am I going? What does music actually mean to me? Am I right? Am I wrong? And with me talking to myself, when I released the song, it did really well because a lot of people have this conversation with themselves as well. So I'll just lay the verse for you. What's your purpose? What's your vision? Are you driven? Are you living? Are you breathing or existing? These questions I'd be asking, are you lying when you're smiling or smiling when you're lying, or you probably trying to hide it? Mentally deny it. Are you really in the kitchen? Are you really preaching wisdom? Or you're part of the system, preacher, while your chain glisten? Are your congregation victims, always taken, never given? What would you sacrifice to get it? Quit your job and go searching. Would you risk it for a biscuit? Would you rap it to your grave? Are you real? Are you fake? You got hard like you say. Are you scared? Are you brave? Would you say it to my face? I knew I was great. I could feel it in my veins. The hand of God's on my lane. Take your decoy away. This is young MLK and I'm paving a new way. I'm starting a new day. I'm bringing a new way. My style is too much. I'm killing them all day. So if you check my website, www.boynash.com, you'll find all of the music there. Music's deep, man. Music is deep. Music is deep, and I think for me, the question which has always kept me making music is, why do you make music? Because I want to create some form of impact. That's my legacy I can leave for the world. Do you get what I'm saying? That's my legacy I can leave. And I think in a world where we're so much controlled by opinions, by how other people do their thing, or controlled in any way, like you gotta get a job, you gotta pay your rent, you gotta do all of these things. I think music gives me a form of freedom. And that's the only place in my life where I'm 100% free, and I'm 100% allowed to create what I think, what I believe in, and what I want to do for myself. So music is deep for me. Yeah.